Welcome to Lead with Clarity. This is a space for leaders who want to grow without losing themselves in the process. Each episode is a short reflection on leadership, influence, and the inner work that shapes how we show up for others. Not hype, not noise, just clear thinking for the journey of leading well. Today's episode is entitled Adjust the Sails, Leading When Conditions Change. Now, there's a moment that every leader knows. The conditions shift. The plan gets hit, like a gut punch. The team feels it, and you can almost hear the room asking, ugh, now what? John Maxwell has a line that captures this perfectly. The pessimist complains about the wind, the optimist expects it to change, the leader adjusts the sails. I've seen all three responses in real organizations. Complaining looks like meetings that turn into vents. People get detailed about what's unfair, what's broken, who caused it. There's emotion, but no movement. Waiting, on the other hand, looks more polished. It sounds like, let's see how this plays out. Or, it'll settle down next quarter. It'll be okay. The problem is that waiting quietly trains a team to drift. And drift has a cost. It shows up as missed windows, missed deadlines, slower decisions, and talent fatigue. Adjusting the sails is different. It's not denial. It's not toxic positivity. It's a sober look at reality followed by action. Now, here's the leadership moment. When the wind changes, you do not get to vote on it. Sadly so. Markets move. Customers change. Budgets tighten. Competitors innovate. People resign. Sometimes you have strong warning. Sometimes you have a lot of lead time. Sometimes you get none. The common misread is thinking that leadership is mostly about choosing the right destination. Destination matters, but conditions determine whether you make it. Leaders earn trust by responding well when the conditions are inconvenient. Adjusting the sails starts with naming the wind, not blaming it. Not being overdramatic, just calling it accurately. What changed? What is now true? Then you decide what you control. You control priorities. You control pace. You control what gets attention. You control the language the team uses when things get hard. You control whether the work becomes reactive or it becomes aligned. And then you translate clarity into motion. You recut the plan, you simplify. You protect the vital few outcomes. You communicate what stays the same and what must change. You give the team a stable frame to work inside, even if the environment is unstable. What I've learned is that teams don't need leaders who predict every gust. They need leaders who reduce confusion. Leaders who keep standards high while tactics adapt. Leaders who don't waste the organization's best energy on what cannot be controlled. The wind is going to keep changing. That's not a character flaw in the world. It's the nature of it. The question is whether your leadership turns changing conditions into a reason to stall or a reason to steer with more intention. Over time, the leaders who adjust the sails don't just survive the weather. They build crews who can navigate it. So as we wrap up today's podcast, just remember, the wind will change again. Your advantage is not predicting it. Your advantage is building the calm, clear habit of adjusting the sails before drift becomes your strategy.